and good day everyone. My name is Grace Mendihariabes, currently studying at Kapalang College of Agriculture, Sciences and Technology under the course of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration Department, major in Financial Management. And today, I am gonna present and discuss to you our lessons on math of investment from our lessons on prelim, midterm, and finals discussion teach by Ma'am Erica May P. Asoy. So now, let's get started. Welcome to my video presentation about math of investment. So these are our contents for today. First is on the prelim discussion. My topic is all about ordinary and exact interest. On the midterm discussion, my topic is about amount and present value of an ordinary annuity. And lastly, on the finals discussion, my topic is about simple perpetuity. So we will start on the prelim discussion, which is ordinary and exact interest. Ordinary interest, or IO, is the interest is computed with the denominator of 360, while exact interest, or IE, is the interest is computed with the denominator of 365. And take note, ordinary interest is greater than exact interest, and when interest, ordinary or exact, is not specified in any problem, it is assumed as ordinary. So here are the formulas of ordinary and exact interest. IO is equal to PR times number of days divided by 360, while IE is equal to PR times number of days divided by 365. Here is our problem about ordinary and exact interest. Find the ordinary and exact interest on 9,500 for 60 days at 5% simple interest. So here is the solution to get the ordinary interest. IO is equal to PR times number of days divided by 360. So we will substitute the amount, so it will become principal is equal to 9,500 times rate 0.05 or 5% times number of days is 60 divided by 360 because it is ordinary interest. First, we will divide 60 and 360 to get the total amount of 0.1667. So 9,500 times 0.05 times 0.1667, and the answer is equal to PHP 79.18. And to get the exact interest, we will use the formula. IE is equal to PR times number of days divided by 365, and we will also substitute the amount. So 9,500 times 0.05 times 60 divided by 365. Also, we will divide first 60 and 365 to get the total amount of 0.1644. So it will become 9,500 times 0.05 times 0.1644, and the total amount or answer is equal to PHP 78.09. Earlier, the note said that ordinary interest is greater than exact interest. So our answer is correct because the total amount of ordinary interest is equal to 79.18, while the amount of exact interest is 78.9. And for the next lesson, on midterm discussion, we will gonna talk about amount and present value of an ordinary annuity. Ordinary annuity, or AO, is an annuity in which the periodic payment, or R, is made at the end of each payment interval. So here are the notations for solving ordinary annuity. S is equal to sum of amount of an annuity. A is equal to present value of an annuity. T is equal to term of an annuity. R is equal to rate of an annuity. N is equal to number of conversion periods for the whole term. To get the N, you need to multiply the term of an annuity and the number of conversion periods per year, which is the M. So M is equal to number of conversion periods per year I is equal to interest per conversion period. To get the I, you need to divide the rate of an annuity and the number of conversion periods per year. And lastly, AO is equal to ordinary annuity. So here are the formulas to be used to solve amount and present value of an ordinary annuity. To solve for S, or amount of an ordinary annuity, the formula is S is equal to RS angle N at I, table 5. And you need to go to the table of values on table 5 to get the value of angle N at I. Well, the formula of the present value is A is equal to RA angle N at I, table 6. And you also need to go to the table of values on table 6 to get the value of angle N at I. So here is the problem. Find the amount and present value on annuity of 325 pesos payable every end of the month at 6% compounded quarterly for 8 years. Here is the given. R is equal to 325, rate is equal to 6%, M is equal to 4, P is equal to 8, I is equal to 1 1/2 or 1.5. The formula to get the I is rate divided by M is equal to 32. To get the N, the formula is times multiply by M. So 8 times 4 is equal to 32. That is the given on the problem. So here are the solutions. The formula of getting the amount is S is equal to RS angle N at I, table 5. So we need to substitute the amount on the problem. So S is equal to 325 times angle 32 at 1 1/2. So S is equal to 325 times 40.688288. By getting this amount, you need to use the table of values on table 5 because the formula uses table 5. And the final answer is 13,223.69. While on present value, the formula is A is equal to RA angle N at I. But on this formula, it uses table 6 on table of values. And also, we are substituting the amount on the problem. So A is equal to 325 angle 32 at 1 1/2. And it is equal to 325 times 25.267139. Also, on getting this amount, you need to use the table of values on table 6 because the formula uses table 6 and the final answer is 8,211.82. And lastly, on finals discussion, I am going to discuss simple perpetuity. Simple perpetuity is the payment period or periodic interval is the same as the conversion or compounding period. So the formula on getting simple perpetuity is A per equal to R divided by I, where A per is equal to present value of a perpetuity, R is equal to periodic payment, and I is periodic rate. You need to divide R and M to get the periodic rate or I. So here is the problem. What is the capitalized cost of 500 pesos payable at the end of each 3 months if the interest rate is 6% compounded quarterly? So here are the given. R is equal to 500, rate is equal to 6%, M is equal to 4, I, which is R divided by M, is equal to 6, divided by 4 is equal to 1 1/2 or 1.5 divided by 100 is equal to 0.015. So the solution is A per equal to R divided by I. So, we need to substitute the amount. And it will become A per equal to 500 divided by 0.015. And the final answer is 33,333.33. So that's all, everyone. Thank you for watching and listening.